35 plus most beautiful actresses of 1970s to 1990s, then and now in 2025. So let's get started. Number 1, we have Farrah Fawcett. Farrah was the ultimate 70s icon, skyrocketing to fame at 29 when she starred in Charlie's Angels. Her feathered hairstyle became a global trend, and her posters sold millions. Farrah's personal life was equally high-profile. She was married to actor Lee Majors and later had a long relationship with Ryan O'Neal, with whom she had a son. Sadly, Farrah passed away in 2009 at the age of 62 after a battle with cancer. Even today, she remains a symbol of 1970s beauty, and her legacy continues to inspire. Number 2, we have Jaclyn Smith. Jaclyn was 29 when she became one of the original Charlie's Angels alongside Farrah. Known for her elegance and soft-spoken charm, she stood out as the sophisticated angel. Now 78 in 2025, Jaclyn has kept herself remarkably youthful, often credited to her healthy lifestyle. Beyond acting, she became a successful businesswoman with her clothing and home collection at KMART. She's been married 4 times and is happily married to heart surgeon Brad Allen since 1997. Fans admire her for gracefully balancing Hollywood glamour with long-term business success. Number 3, we have Lynda Carter. Lynda was 25 when she spun into the role of Wonder Woman in 1975, becoming a global feminist icon. With her stunning looks and charisma, she became the face of female superheroes. Now 73, she remains a beloved public figure. She was married to lawyer Robert Altman for nearly 40 years, until his passing in 2021, and she often shares memories of him. Lynda has 2 children and continues to make occasional appearances in TV and DC-related projects. Fans admire her timeless beauty and the fact she still embraces her Wonder Woman legacy with pride. Number 4, we have Bo Derek. Bo was only 23 when she turned heads in 1979, running down the beach in that iconic swimsuit. The role made her a sex symbol of the late 70s and early 80s. Now 68, she has remained a figure of Hollywood allure. Bo was famously married to director John Derek until his death in 1998. Since 2002, she has been in a steady relationship with actor John Corbett, and the two quietly married in 2020. Away from the spotlight, Bo devotes time to animal activism, proving she's more than just a screen siren. Number 5, we have Brooke Shields. Brooke was a child star, only 14 when she shocked audiences with The Blue Lagoon in 1980. Her striking looks made her one of the most famous teen models of the 80s. Now 60, Brooke is still active in Hollywood, appearing in Netflix's Mother of the Bride in 2024. She married screenwriter Chris Henchy in 2001, and they share 2 daughters. Earlier in her life, her romances with stars like Andre Agassi made tabloid headlines. Today, Brooke is admired as much for her candid discussions on motherhood and aging gracefully as she is for her decades-long career. Number 6, we have Michelle Pfeiffer. Michelle was 25 when she broke out in Grease 2, 1982, before becoming an A-list star with films like Scarface and The Fabulous Baker Boys. By the late 80s, she was considered one of the most beautiful women in Hollywood. Now 66, Michelle still dazzles on screen, most recently reprising her role as Janet Van Dyne in Marvel's Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, 2023. She's been married to TV producer David E. Kelley since 1993, and together they raised 2 children. Michelle remains an icon of elegance who balances blockbuster roles with her private family life. Number 7, we have Kim Basinger. Kim was 31 when she sizzled as a Bond girl in Never Say Never Again, 1983, then rose to fame with 9.5 Weeks. Her career peaked in the late 80s and 90s, capped by an Oscar for L.A. Confidential. Now 71, Kim lives a quieter life away from the spotlight. She was famously married to Alec Baldwin, with whom she had a daughter, Ireland Baldwin, now a model and mother herself. Kim has spoken openly about struggles with anxiety but remains admired for her beauty and honesty. Fans still remember her as one of the defining sex symbols of the 1980s. Number 8, we have Olivia Newton-John. Olivia was 29 when she became Sandy in Grease, 1978, cementing her place in pop culture history. With her golden hair and angelic voice, she was adored worldwide. Olivia enjoyed massive success as a singer with hits like Physical. She was married twice and had one daughter, Chloe. Sadly, Olivia passed away in 2022 at the age of 73 after a long battle with breast cancer. Fans continue to celebrate her radiant spirit, her advocacy for cancer awareness, and her unforgettable role in one of the greatest musicals ever. Number 9, we have Christie Brinkley. Christie was 25 when she appeared on the cover of Sports Illustrated in 1979, becoming America's favorite supermodel. Known for her sparkling smile, she also appeared in National Lampoon's vacation films. Now 71, Christie remains active in modeling and business, often hailed for her age-defying looks. She's been married 4 times, including to musician Billy Joel, with whom she shares a daughter, Alexa Ray Joel. Christie also has 2 other children from later marriages. Her openness about family and fitness has kept her a beloved figure beyond her modeling days. Number 10, we have Demi Moore. Demi was 22 when she joined the Brat Pack with St. Elmo's Fire, and later became one of the highest-paid actresses of the 90s, with films like Ghost and Indecent Proposal. Now 62, Demi is still active, recently appearing in Feud, Capote vs. The Swans in 2024. Her marriages to Bruce Willis and Ashton Kutcher were highly publicized, and she has 3 daughters with Willis. Demi is admired today for her openness about aging, health, and relationships, showing she's not just a former starlet, but a Hollywood survivor. Number 11, we have Julia Roberts. Julia was 22 when she won Hearts in Pretty Woman, 1990, instantly becoming America's sweetheart. Her smile and natural charm defined 90s Hollywood. Now 57, Julia remains one of the most bankable actresses, recently starring in Leave the World Behind, 2023. She married cinematographer Daniel Motter in 2002, and together they have 3 children. Julia keeps her private life fairly low profile, preferring to focus on family when not working. Fans still see her as one of the most beautiful and talented actresses to ever grace the screen. Number 12, we have Meg Ryan. Meg was 26 when she first captured attention in Top Gun, then became the queen of romantic comedies with When Harry Met Sally and Sleepless in Seattle. Now 63, Meg has mostly stepped back from acting, though she directed and starred in What Happens Later, 2023. Her 10-year marriage to Dennis Quaid ended in divorce, and she later had a high-profile relationship with musician John Mellencamp. Meg has 1 son with Quaid and an adopted daughter. She remains beloved for her girl-next-door charm, even if she prefers a quieter life today. Number 13, we have Kathleen Turner. Kathleen was 30 when she became a star with Body Heat, 1981, later leading hits like Romancing the Stone and voicing Jessica Rabbit. Now 70, Kathleen has been open about her struggles with rheumatoid arthritis, which affected her career in later years. She was married to real estate developer Jay Weiss for over 20 years and has 1 daughter. Kathleen continues to work on stage and in television, and fans admire her resilience. Her sultry voice and powerful screen presence remain legendary. Number 14, we have Sharon Stone. Sharon was 34 when she shocked the world with Basic Instinct, 1992, instantly becoming a global sex symbol. Now 67, Sharon has balanced film roles with humanitarian work. She was married twice and is the mother of 3 adopted sons. Sharon has also survived serious health issues, including a brain hemorrhage in 2001, which nearly ended her career. In 2025, she continues to act occasionally, but is more focused on art and charity. Fans admire her for her strength and her ability to reinvent herself beyond Hollywood glamour. Number 15, we have Heather Locklear. Heather was 24 when she lit up television in Dynasty and T.J. Hooker, later achieving major fame in Melrose Place. Now 63, she has had a turbulent life with high-profile marriages to rockers Tommy Lee and Richie Sambora, with whom she has 1 daughter, Ava. Heather has battled personal struggles with mental health and addiction, but continues working toward recovery. Fans still remember her as one of the most beautiful TV actresses of the 80s and 90s, and many hope to see her return to the spotlight fully healthy. Number 16, we have Pamela Anderson. Pamela was 26 when she became the ultimate beach goddess on Baywatch in the 90s. With her blonde hair and red swimsuit, she defined an entire era of television beauty. Now 57, Pamela has transformed her image appearing in the Netflix documentary Pamela, A Love Story, 2023, where she told her own story. She's been married multiple times and has 2 sons with musician Tommy Lee. In 2025, Pamela embraces a more natural look and focuses on writing and activism, showing the world she's far more than a sex symbol. Number 17, we have Cindy Crawford. Cindy was 20 when she became a supermodel in the 80s, gracing runways and countless magazine covers. Her beauty mark made her instantly recognizable. Now 59, Cindy is still a force in fashion, though she focuses more on her successful businesses. She's been married to businessman Randa Gerber since 1998, and together they have 2 children, including daughter Kaya Gerber, now a top model herself. Fans admire how Cindy redefined beauty in the modeling industry and continues to inspire generations. Number 18, we have Madonna. Madonna was 25 when she took over the music world with Like a Virgin in 1984 and soon crossed over into film with roles like Desperately Seeking Susan. Known as the Queen of Pop, her ever-changing looks set trends for decades. Now 66, Madonna is still touring and releasing music, proving she's not slowing down. She's been married twice, to Sean Penn and Guy Ritchie, and has 6 children, including several adopted from Malawi. In 2023, she faced health issues, but made a strong recovery. Madonna remains the ultimate chameleon of pop culture. Number 19, we have Cher. Cher was 30 when she relaunched her career in the 70s as a solo singer and actress, dazzling audiences with her unique style. She won an Oscar for Moonstruck in 1987 and became a pop icon. Now 79, Cher continues to perform, release music, and maintain her signature bold fashion. She's been married twice, to Sonny Bono and Greg Allman, and has 2 children. Even in her late 70s, Cher defies age expectations, proving why she's been called the goddess of pop for decades. Number 20, we have Mariel Hemingway. Mariel was 19 when she earned an Academy Award nomination for Manhattan in 1979. With her striking beauty and famous family name, she became a Hollywood favorite. Now 63, Mariel focuses more on wellness, writing, and mental health advocacy. She's been married twice and has 2 daughters. Mariel has spoken openly about her family's struggles and her own path to peace. Fans remember her as one of the fresh, natural beauties of the late 70s and 80s. And today she inspires with her honesty about health and happiness. Number 21, we have Jane Seymour. Jane was 31 when she became a Bond girl in Live and Let Die, 1973, instantly gaining international fame. She later starred in Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, making her a household name in the 90s. Now 74, Jane remains busy in film and television, and she's also an accomplished painter. Married 4 times, she has 4 children and is often seen with her grandchildren. Jane's grace, talent, and timeless looks keep her in the spotlight, proving that beauty and artistry can last well beyond the height of Hollywood fame. Number 22, we have Jamie Lee Curtis. Jamie Lee was 20 when she screamed her way into stardom with Halloween, 1978. Nicknamed the Scream Queen, she later shifted into comedy with Trading Places and a fish called Wanda. Now 66, Jamie Lee is still thriving. She won her first Academy Award in 2023 for Everything Everywhere All at Once. She's been married to actor Christopher Guest since 1984, and they have 2 children. Known for her wit and authenticity, Jamie Lee proves that talent and staying true to oneself is the real secret to lasting beauty. Number 23, we have Goldie Hawn. Goldie was 24 when she charmed audiences in Cactus Flower, winning an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress in 1969. Throughout the 70s and 80s, she remained America's golden girl with films like Private Benjamin. Now 79, Goldie continues to radiate joy. She's been in a long-term relationship with actor Kurt Russell since 1983, and together, they're one of Hollywood's most admired couples. Goldie has 3 children, including actress Kate Hudson. Her positivity, laughter, and natural charm have made her a timeless beauty. Number 24, we have Meryl Streep. Meryl was 30 when she delivered powerhouse performances in Kramer vs. Kramer and Sophie's Choice, cementing her as one of Hollywood's greatest actresses. Now 75, she remains active, earning Oscar nominations well into her 70s. Married to sculptor Don Gummer for over 40 years, Meryl has 4 children, several of whom are also in the arts. Known less for glamour and more for talent, Meryl still exudes elegance and grace. She's proof that true beauty is found in authenticity and brilliance. Number 25, we have Glenn Close. Glenn was 37 when she terrified audiences in Fatal Attraction, 1987, playing one of cinema's most iconic villains. Now 78, she remains one of the most respected actresses in the industry, with multiple Oscar nominations. Glenn has been married 3 times and has one daughter, Annie Stark, who is also an actress. Though she never embraced the sex symbol label, Glenn's commanding presence and striking features made her unforgettable. Today, she continues to inspire with both her acting and her advocacy for mental health. Number 26, we have Sela Ward. Sela was 30 when she gained attention in shows like Sisters, and later once and again winning Emmy Awards for both. Now 68, she has stepped back from acting, but remains admired for her classic beauty. Married to entrepreneur Howard Sherman since 1992, she has 2 children. Sela also devotes time to philanthropy, including a foundation supporting foster children. Her grounded life and enduring elegance have made her one of the most respected TV actresses of the 90s. Number 27, we have Courteney Cox. Courteney was 30 when she became a household name as Monica Geller on Friends. Her comedic timing and beauty made her one of the most popular stars of the 90s. Now 61, she continues acting and recently returned to the Scream franchise. She was married to actor David Arquette for 14 years, and they share a daughter. Courteney is currently in a relationship with musician Johnny McDade. Fans admire her for staying close with her friends' co-stars and for her openness about aging in Hollywood. Number 28, we have Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer was 25 when she shot to fame as Rachel Green on Friends, sparking the iconic Rachel haircut trend. Now 56, she remains one of Hollywood's most beloved stars, appearing in Netflix and Apple TV projects. Her marriages to Brad Pitt and Justin Theroux were heavily covered by the media, though she's now happily single and focused on her career. Jennifer also co-owns the hair care brand Lola Vi. Fans admire her relatable charm and her ability to stay one of the most bankable actresses of her generation. Number 29, we have Terry Hatcher. Terry was 29 when she gained fame as Lois Lane in Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman. She later became a household name again in the 2000s with Desperate Housewives. Now 60, Terry lives more privately but continues to work on select projects. She was married twice and has one daughter, Emerson. Known for her humor and candor, Terry has often spoken about the ups and downs of Hollywood. Fans still remember her as one of the most glamorous TV actresses of the 90s. Number 30, we have Linda Evans. Linda was 39 when she dazzled audiences as Crystal Carrington on Dynasty in the 1980s. With her striking beauty and elegance, she became a primetime favorite. Now 82, Linda enjoys a quieter life away from Hollywood. She was married twice, most famously to actor John Derek before he left her for Bo Derek. Linda has no children, but she remains admired for her resilience and grace. Even in retirement, she's remembered as one of the ultimate soap queens. Number 31, we have Morgan Fairchild. Jigisha used this image in then, also 02LH Morgan Fairchild, JPG. Morgan was 34 when she became a television bombshell in the 80s, appearing in shows like Flamingo Road and Falcon Crest. Known for her blonde glamour and commanding presence, she was one of TV's most beautiful stars. Now 75, Morgan still makes appearances on television and is admired for her timeless beauty. She is never married, but has been in long-term relationships and keeps much of her private life discreet. Fans continue to see her as the epitome of Hollywood elegance. Number 32, we have Raquel Welch. Raquel was 24 when she stunned the world in 1 million years BC with that iconic fur bikini. By the 70s, she was one of Hollywood's biggest sex symbols. Sadly, Raquel passed away in 2023 at the age of 82 after a brief illness. Twice divorced and the mother of 2 children, she lived her later years more privately. Raquel will always be remembered as one of the greatest beauty icons of all time. Number 33, we have Christy Turlington. Christy was 20 when she became part of the original 90s supermodel wave, alongside Cindy Crawford and Naomi Campbell. Though more fashion than film, her beauty earned her acting and TV appearances. Now 56, Christy is married to actor Edward Burns and they have 2 children. She largely stepped away from modeling to focus on philanthropy, founding Every Mother Counts, a nonprofit dedicated to maternal health. Christie's timeless looks and humanitarian work make her inspiring on and off the runway. Number 34, we have Winona Ryder. Winona was 18 when she became Hollywood's indie darling with Beetlejuice and Heathers. She later starred in Edward Scissorhands and Reality Bites, cementing her 90s star power. Now 53, Winona has made a major comeback with Netflix's Stranger Things. She is never married but has been in several high-profile relationships, including with Johnny Depp in the 90s. Today, she keeps her private life quiet and remains a beloved star for multiple generations of fans. Number 35, we have Sandra Bullock. Sandra was 29 when she became America's sweetheart with Speed in 1994. She went on to win an Oscar for The Blind Side and remained one of Hollywood's most bankable stars. Now 61, Sandra has stepped back from acting to focus on raising her 2 adopted children after the loss of her longtime partner, Brian Randall, in 2023. She has never remarried but is admired for her resilience and warmth. Fans still celebrate her as one of the most relatable and beautiful actresses of the 1990s.